and we're working on Piano Method Level 1B, page 12. This is the Bouree, right? It's French. It's pronounced Bouree. And right now we've been working with sharps and flats. So this is kind of taking that to another step, which is the natural sign. So they say the natural sign cancels a sharp or flat. A white key is always played. And you notice the symbol itself, it's kind of like the sharp sign. So you've got vertical lines. Whoops, my pencil just died. You've got vertical lines like this. But in between you have slightly slanted lines, just so those lines don't disappear into the staff lines when you draw those. All right, so looking at the piece itself, so we've got a lot of sharps. We have F sharp, there's a D sharp, right? This is right hand. So just remember, if you've got a sharp for any given note like this one, that F sharp, within the same measure as you pass through the rest of that measure before you hit the bar line, if you have the same note again, like in this case, this is the same as that, that means that this note is still sharped, right? The E is not affected by the sharps, but if you had another D over here, also that would be sharped. So just carry them within the measure. When you hit a new measure, then those are deactivated, right? Then you're back to no flats and no sharps, right? So you have C sharp, D sharp, E. Here we have a D and a C. If we didn't have any other symbols here, that means that those two are automatically sharped because of these two sharps, because they're the same notes as those two. But the composer did not want those to be sharped, so putting the natural sign there reverts them back to regular white keys. So that's a regular D, that's a regular C, right? As opposed to continuing those sharps, carrying them into here, right? So the natural signs cancel out the sharps that would have happened here. All right, and then as we keep going, similar stuff, you got more sharps, more sharps. So just remember, when you hit the bar line, the sharp disappears. If you want it still sharp, you'll see another sharp sign, right? So that F is still sharp because of that F sharp. All right, so hopefully that will make sense. So let's just do the right hand where it begins. And this piece, the right hand, it's just in middle C position. If you are confused by that, that first note's an E, and they say put your third finger on that, and that just sticks you in C position. So if you have your third finger on the E, right, you're just like this. But sometimes you'll have sharps, right, in different places, so you just have to make sure that you're mobile. Don't play out here, play inside here. So when you need those sharps, you're ready for them. If you're here, you really have to travel to go find them, right? So just keep your hand inside. Okay, let's do just right hand. So we're starting with an incomplete measure, right? This is the fourth beat of the measure. So it's 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So count your eighth notes, and you have some rests coming up. Okay, so from the top, read the sharps. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and rest and 2, 3 and 4 and rest and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and rest and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. All right, so that's the right hand. The left hand does similar things. It just has some sharps in there and does not have any natural signs. Not too confusing. So let's try that, just figuring out location. That is all caps eat, right? That's your E. They say put your pinky on that. So basically it is, here's your middle C. It's the E below that. Your pinky is here, right? And most of the time you're sharping Fs. So again, just slide inside. When you need the sharp, you're right there. Okay, left hand, right on the first beat. 1, 2, ready, and go. And 3 and 4 and 1 and rest. 3 and 4. Second line. And rest and 4. Last line. 1, 2, 3, 4 and slowing down. All right, so together, I'm going to stick this up here so you can see my hands. So we are in C position for the right, but the E position for the left. So like your thumbs are right next to each other. Okay, right hand starts on the fourth beat. 1, 2, and 3, and